Okay guys, welcome back. Today we're going to have a look here at 12.4 question 11. So that's this phone question here, and again the first two things you want to know is if A is the front view and the top view goes underneath the front view, the side view is looking to the left, so it gets drawn. It's looking to the left, so it's get drawn on the left. So we need to start this question on the right hand side with the front view. Now, next issue, how high is it? So it's 9 and 5 is 14, 140. So 140 high and 140 high at the right hand side. So let's get started. So 140 high. Now I'm going to draw the front view and top view, and then we'll deal with the 3D sketch afterwards, because these questions are a bit big there now, so we'll just fit it into the space that's left. So the front view is 130 wide and the base is 50 high. So 130 by 50 and the front step is 20. Okay, so let's deal with that next. So it's one. So guys, I'll just zoom in on that there now. So it's 130 wide. Now I think it's always a good idea to mark the center line as well. So 130 wide, and I want 20 is the front step, so I'm just going to mark that 20 and the 50. And the same then at the other side. So that's the 50 high. This is the 20 high. And I know the phone is going in here now, so I'm going to stop there now for the time being. We'll just have a look at what to look at next. So now the phone is 60 wide and it sits on that flat step, so that's important. And the top of the phone then is 90 above the top of the base that it sits on. Okay, so we'll deal with that next. 60 wide and 90 high. So the 60 wide would be 30 to the left, 30 to the right, and I'll just project that up there light for now. And it goes 90 above the top of the base. So that's here. So that is the top of our phone, but I'm leaving that pretty light here at the moment because we've got to round the corners. So let's look at that next. So now there's no round on the bottom, so it's only the top two corners, and they are rounded 10. Okay, because, and that's that, and the screen is in 10 then as well, so that's useful. And the screen goes down, starts down 10 and it goes down for 60. So let's do those things next. So I'm going to come N10 from the corners, put a dot, now I'm going to come down here light, and I'm going to measure down 10. And the same over here. Now I want to actually come down 10 and then 60. So this is our screen. And I'm going to get a compass there now. and draw these quarter round corners up here. So there's 1, and 2, and now I can fill in so here's my phone going up here. No. And I will also heavy in the top of the base that it's sitting on and the hidden detail line here for the back. So that's a lot of the front view done. So I'm missing 3 things now actually. And the 3 things that I'm missing is the circle here that's up 25, this circle in the front, and the tunnel slot thing there underneath that goes up 10. So in the front view that's just going to be a dotted line. So let's put those things in next. So up 10, and that tunnel is running along, or that dotted line here represents that. And right in the center here, I'll just draw a light line up, and that circle that's on the front of the phone just set our radius to 10. And finally then, the circle that's on the front of the phone here, on that iPod thing I suppose it is up 25. So the center is up 25. So that's my center, and it's the same width as the screen. So just set that to there. Okay, so that's our front view finished. So now project on the left, project on the right, and we'll leave about 20 between them. So that's going to be the back. So our next question here now is, what is the depth? So it is 20 and 40 and 20, which is 80. So let's put that in. So it's 80 from back to front, 20, 40, 20. So I'll just zoom back a little bit there now for this. So the whole thing is 80, but I want 20 and 40 and 20. So this is the outline of the base, or the outline of the plane. And I'm going to put in these dotted lines here now for the tunnel that's running underneath. Now the next issue. Now the back of the phone lines up there. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but the back of the phone lines up with the back of the tunnel underneath. So that's handy, and then it's 10 thick. So I'm going to bring down where the phone is. And we know it's lining up with the tunnel there, so I'm just going to heavy in that. Come down 10. And that's the top of our phone here. And finally, this horizontal surface coming out here, I'm going to put that in. So that horizontal surface comes, or horizontal plane comes all the way to the front, all the way to the front. So this is our phone, and that's just the slot for it then. Okay. So let's attack the end view here now. So grab your 45-degree set square. Bring the front, bring the back. Let's deal with this first. So you'll notice I'm not taking those lines up too far, and I'll show you why. Because the front only goes up 20, which is here, and the back only goes up 50, and this here is our slope. And I'll deal with the tunnel then next. So we'll just bring the lines over for the tunnel going underneath. And that tunnel was 10 high, which we'd already marked here. So there's our tunnel. And that's the start of the side view. Now, the other thing that we knew, the phone was in line with the back of the tunnel. So the phone is in line with this. So I'm going to bring it across the top of the phone. And I can bring it over for here, or I could measure it, because we know that the thickness of the phone is 10. So here is our phone, 10 thick. Now the problem is the bottom of the phone is here, so that's a dotted line, a hidden detail coming down to here, coming down to there, and this goes all the ways out then to the front. So the hidden detail, okay, so I'll just look there, that's representing the flat surface here and we're level with the base of the phone. So it says we should have 7 hidden lines. So let's just see what we've got for hidden lines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's good. So there's our, just heavy in the base here now. This the front view. So there's our front, our top, our side. Sun just starting to come out there now. So let's have a go there. So where are we going to put the 3D? Well, we'll squish it in over here. I'll just, hopefully that'll stay there. So look, we're going to do our base here now. So I'm going to do some creating here now. It goes about, we don't care really, because it's proportional. So there's going to be my footprint on the ground. So if that's 80 and that's 130, so it's about 1.5 times this in this direction. Here's my step up for the front, which is 20, and we've got about 2.5 times that at the back. So that's going to do for our end. And I'll take out that wedge there now, so it goes So there's the end of that. Okay, now I'll just heavy in my line along the ground here. This is parallel, and what I'm going to attempt to do now is find the back corner, I think, even though we're not going to be able to see this. So that's roughly the body of that, but I'm not going to heavy that in a while. So straight up from where the tunnel is here, I'm going to take a line in here a little bit. And let's deal now with, so this goes 35 and 60. Okay, so I'm going to just say that that's going here. Now, this is tricky enough now, to be honest about it. That's the slope coming down here. I want to come in about the same distance over here, and that would be running parallel. I'm going to take that up light here, because again, the phone is going, or it's the flat surface here is going to cause us a problem. So how to put that in? That's the angle for horizontal. So our phone is going to be standing in here. So I would say, without making it too complicated, let's just decide that the phone is about, I'm going to say here. So here is the phone, and that's going to be standing up here vertically. Now, because that's the slight complication here now, because it's slightly hidden there because it is sloping up. So that's why I don't take it from this point. I'm going to allow a small bit more and just take that up vertically here. And that's about the angle for the top of that. So I need to rub that out a little bit. So let's give this a thickness. Oh, I forgot the curve there now. Whoa, stop. So the curve is going to be like this. So there's the curve on our phone here, or on that pod or whatever it is. So I'll just put in the back of this now, about 10, just have a guess. That would be the back of it going down there. And we'll just go back from the curve and curve this. So that's just heavy to there, and that's heavy to here until it disappears. That goes up here and just disappears. So I'll tidy up these a little bit now. And this is heavy back here. So now you could leave it out if you want, but let's have a go at putting in our screen here now. So it's about down 10. And then 10. Now we're not too pushed how far we take that down there, but so that's our screen. And now the circle underneath is hard enough now to draw that. I'll just take that down there, and I'm going to just put a dot halfway down, and a little bit up in the middle here. Now you could put a line here for where the middle is, and just come down a bit and up on it, and that's going to be our ellipse for the control dial thing there. So I suppose I should have zoomed in on that there really and left out the rest of it, but that there anyway is our 3D. I'll lighten that off there. I'll just put a surface for that to rest on. So you could put a few colors. So that's our 3D. And oh yeah, the circle here in front as well. Not a big deal, but sure, why not? Okay, so there's our 3D front view, side view, top view. Now in the exams, like in the old junior cert exams, like you were asked, because this is a past junior cert question, I'd say, is draw the front view, side view, top view. This you wouldn't be asked for in the exams, but being able to sketch in 3D is a great skill, like, and it doesn't matter how bad it comes out, give it a go, because you won't get better if you don't, you know, keep practicing and keep trying. Okay guys, see you later, best of luck with that.